Hey everybody, my name is Dylan King and welcome to the TechHub.training Power BI looking for a loan challenge solution. I'm excited to walk you guys through what I did to find the answer to this problem. Here we go, let's do it. So here is my visualizations. Here. The first thing I did was I had to create this card for the number of lenders granting PPP loans. I did this simply by going over here to find where the cards are, and I just counted up all the lenders and gave me this 227 lenders that are granting these loans. The second thing I did was create another card just to count the number of loans that have been granted. So this kind of shows how big is our data set. And to complete this, I had to add a column for the loan ID. So I first went to home, I did transform data, I went over here to the add column tab, and then I index column starting from 1. And so what I did is I created this loan ID column here, going from 1 all the way down, just creating a unique number for each loan on which we have data for. And what I did with that, I just counted loan ID to show that we have information on 6,737 PPP loans that have been granted. Next, I created a filled map here. So I clicked over here. Filled map can be found right here. I did this for each city. So that's my location. I was focused on the number of loans granted per city. So if we go here, we can see in our city where our business was founded, there have been 224 PPP loans for which we have information on. And I did a gradient to kind of show which areas have the most amount of loans. And so I did that by going here in this format your visual section, fill colors, clicked on conditional formatting, and use gradient. Green's my favorite color. It's color money here, so it works pretty good. And use that to show how many loans have been granted in that area. Next, I went to a decomposition tree. A decomposition tree can be found, oh, sorry about that, can be found right here. I started with the total loans. So as we saw over here, the total loans for which I have information on is 6,737. We are a software publishing company. So when you first put in this, we start up here. We have to scroll down to find our specific industry. So we scroll down here, find software publishing. So we explained it by the NAICS description, which is essentially our industry. If you click on that, it shows the top lenders in that industry for which you have information on. As you can see, the top lenders providing PPP loans to software publishing businesses are Zions Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, JP Morgan, Chase Bank, and so on. And so obviously we're going to want to focus our efforts on these lenders. And so lastly, the last visualization we had to create was a clustered column chart, which what we have right here. So we're focusing in on Zions Bank to see what types of loans they offer. Me and our friend were looking for a loan specifically in the loan range of $1 to $2 million. And so first thing we did here was we filtered it based on Zions Bank. So we're just looking at information for Zions Bank. The y-axis here is going to be the percentages of the grand total, and each column is going to represent each range which you have information on. To calculate the percentage of the grand total, we first did a count of loan ID, and then we went over here, show value as, and percentage of grand total. And so it shows us how many of those each loan range that they've offered during this time period. And since we're focused specifically on the $1 to $2 million range, we go over here to the format your visual section. We go down to columns, and we want to emphasize or highlight on that range. So what I did here was I just made all these columns the same color of, kind of a dark blue, and made the range we're focused on kind of a reddish pinkish color to emphasize it. And so it kind of shows that they are offering a lot of these loans. If you hover over here, they're offering 141. They've granted 141 of these loans in this range. And so we're hoping that we can be the next one. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the challenge. I hope you can see there's Power BI is a great tool to see the connection of data amongst visualizations to kind of build um, build on your results. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you guys do anything differently. Excited to see what you guys come up with. Thanks for your time. Have a great night.